Next up, we got My Grandmother's Hands, Racialized Trauma and the Pathways to Mending Our Hearts and Bodies by Resmaa Menakem. This is a really exciting book, deals with how trauma works in our bodies and how to get over trauma. And I got really excited when I flipped to the first page, and I'm just going to read it for you all. Here's the first page. As you experience this book, you'll learn to pay attention to your body. If you have a white body, there will be times when it will reflexively constrict in order to protect you from some of the truths you'll encounter. This constriction will be followed by a thought such as, I'm not like that, I'm a good person, or white body supremacy has nothing to do with me, or this isn't about me, I don't belong to a racist organization. When this occurs, just notice what you're experiencing without doing anything about it. Don't try to undo the constriction. Don't try to hold on to it either. Just watch your body closely and notice what sensations, impulses, and emotions arise. Don't take the reflexive thoughts seriously either. Don't try to support them. Don't debate them. Don't act on them at all. Just observe them as they arise and note any images or other thoughts that may follow. If you have a black or other dark body, there will be times when your body will experience a sudden shock of recognition or understanding. Things you hadn't fully grasped before may suddenly become clear. This might be followed by a rush of energy in the form of joy, anger, or outrage, or a felt sense of clarity and rightness. Let yourself experience these sensations fully, but don't hang on to them. Let them move into you and through your body like a wave. Then let them go. This book is the only brand new graphic nonfiction that we got, and it is super exciting. It's all one long sentence with these beautiful images throughout. It is called Ain't Burned All the Bright. It's by Jason Reynolds, and the artwork is by Jason Griffin. I don't know anything about this book. I just am super excited. Everything that Jason Reynolds touches is gold, and the art is so beautiful. So I hope that you all take this off of our shelves, and if you don't, I will. So hurry up and get it before I do. Next, we've got Against White Feminism by Rafia Zakaria. This was one of my favorite reads of 2021, mostly because I didn't know a lot about what it had to teach me. I thought we had learned critical race theory in college. I know that you all take a class here in it, and you're talking about critical race theory every day. But for me, it didn't really click in a theoretical sense until I read this book. So this book is all about how white feminism has been used throughout history and in the media to further the gains on white supremacy. And so it talks about how white feminism has helped colonialism in India. It talks about how it's gone to support the recent wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. And it's just really smart. I've gotten a chance to talk to Rafia Zakaria before, and she is a very cool journalist who's been around for a while and knows what she's talking about. I just feel like this is a really great way to conceptualize how systemic supremacy, white supremacy is, and it also helps us see how everything that we have in Western society and in the US, in terms of knowledge and how we interpret knowledge and in terms of our history and media, is filtered through the lens of white supremacy. Lastly, for our nonfiction reads, the last book that I'm super excited about is The Body Keeps the Score, Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma by Bessel van der Kolk, MD. We've been going through a lot as a society, and people have individual traumas, sure, but I think that it's safe to say that everyone who is living through this moment in time is traumatized in some capacity. And this book kind of walks you through how to deal with that trauma, how that trauma affects your body, and how we can move forward from a clinical standpoint. But it also looks really easy to read, so that's fun.